back to my channel. Welcome back to Vlogmas. I'm always fooling with this camera. In today's video, I want to share with you guys how I afford to buy handbags, how I afford to buy luxury, how I acquire my bags. I get certain comments from you guys like, how are you able to buy these bags? How do you do this? How do you do that? And I have talked a little bit about this in the past. I know I've done a video in a series at the beginning of the year all about saving, and I have talked about how I buy pre-owned, but I just wanted to kind of reiterate that. Maybe you just started watching my channel. I get these types of questions fairly often, so I just wanted to share my tips and tricks with you guys. So the first tip that I'm going to share is to save your money. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking, because in that video at the beginning of the year when I talked about saving and how you can make more economical decisions with future goals and plans in mind, a lot of people said like it's hard because basically your money is not stretching. You know, depending on what type of job you have, your money only goes so far every month because it's a set, whether you're paid based off salary or hourly, or maybe how much you make changes every month. But for I think most Americans, you make a pretty standard amount every month, and I totally get that. My thing that I want to talk to you guys about is I use excess money to buy luxury. So for me, luxury is just that, a luxury. It's not anything you need. If I need a handbag, I can go to my local Target and buy a handbag. These are not things that you need. So in the video yesterday where I shared my most used, my least used, and my cutest handbags, some of those bags you guys probably hadn't seen in a while. I don't use all of my bags all the time. I don't show every bag that I get. And when I'm thinking about buying bags, it's not based off of I need this bag, because like, let's face it, if you have one bag, you have all you need. But saving is a big part of that, and a big way that I'm able to save is by having multiple streams of income. I think I've talked about this maybe a year or so ago on my channel, but I don't use money from a 9-to-5 to fund my excess purchases, and I'm able to do that by having multiple streams of income, whether it's YouTube. I don't know if you guys know, but you do get paid off of YouTube. Now that money varies month to month. I have had months where I've made enough to pay a mortgage. I've had months where I've only made $100, and when I first started out on my channel, I made nothing. But basically, I'm saying that to say that YouTube is something where you can make money. It is, you're basically like an entrepreneur. So it is a way of making money. You can also make money through sponsorships, sponsored videos, collaborations, things like that. So you can do YouTube, you can cut hair if you know how to cut hair, you can do makeup, you can consult, you can offer your consulting services. Like, there are lots of things that you can do to make a little bit of money. When I think of things that I want to buy, specifically like clothes, shoes, handbags, or traveling, I'm always thinking of what's another way for me to get that money that won't take away from anything else that I need. Because to me, I'm not going to use money to pay a bill on a handbag, because that's not that important. Once again, it's a luxury. So the biggest thing that I would say is to get a side hustle, get another stream of income, and use that money as your fun money. Now, I could be using that money to go get a new car. I don't do that. I'm going to use my car until I need a car. So it's all about what you kind of want to allocate your funds to. But the biggest tip would be saving for these purchases. And I do that by using multiple streams of income, so that the money that I need to pay things that I need, I don't use that to buy, you know, handbags and go shopping. So saving is really important. When I decide there's a bag I want what I do in my mind is I break it up into a 3 or 4 month increment, however long I want to save to get to that goal. And so let's say that the purchase is $1,100. I would divide that by 3 or 4, and that would give me how much money I need to be saving every month. So when you see me doing hauls or unboxings or anything like that, don't think that I'm just going to the mall and buying something. I'm not an impulse buyer. I'm impulsive with my spending when it comes to something like a Target run, but that's why I don't go inside Target anymore. When it comes to big ticket purchases or going on vacation, I always plan for those things. I just feel like even something like Christmas is this month. If I know how many people I need to buy gifts for, I plan out in a list what I want to get each person. That way I know when I need to start putting away money, so that in December I'm not using a check and I feel like I have no more money because I'm spending it on Christmas. So that's just kind of how I think about saving and buying things that are not necessities. I don't think that you should have to sacrifice things that you actually do need to buy luxury or to go on vacations or anything like that. So saving, having another stream of income, maybe cutting back on certain things. You guys know that I do my own nails and I do my own hair. That is like, that could be an extra $200 a month for my hair and like $150 for nails and such. So that is also how I save money. So it's always just looking at kind of where you want to allocate your funds. Some people spend a lot of money going out to eat. I don't really do that now, because you guys know I'm on my health journey, so I'm trying to be a little more health conscious. But saving and having that extra stream of income or multiple streams of income, there are a few different things I do to make money other than just, you know, getting a regular paycheck from a 9 to 5. There are other things that you can be doing, even if it's something as simple as getting like a delivery job a couple of days a week. That's money you could be using to pay down debt or to fund extras. Like all of that, to me, it's kind of like you're putting yourself in a position where you're working a little harder just to get what you want. So saving is the #1 way that I'm able to get my handbags. The other thing is buying pre-owned, and I will link a couple of videos I have about buying pre-owned down below. I love buying pre-owned. I always talk about this. For me, it's just, if I can save money on something that's either super trendy or that I may not want in a couple of years or months, it's worth it. But certain items I do like buying retail, going into the store or buying them brand new. But I do know that some people don't like buying pre-owned, whether it's you like the in-store experience or you just want something that only you have touched. I totally get that as well. But buying pre-owned allows you to have a little bit more flexibility with your money. If you can get something for half the price, you don't have to save as long, you know? So those are ways. Also, there are Facebook groups, people do blog sales. Those are all ways of buying handbags pre-owned. So my second way would be buying pre-owned. My third way is utilizing gifts, okay? Maybe tell someone that you would like something for a gift. You know, not every item that I show on my channel I have purchased myself. Sometimes it was gifted to me for a special occasion, birthday, Christmas, what have you, different holidays. So take advantage of the people in your life who are willing to get you something that you like. It doesn't have to be anything like as expensive as a handbag, but let's say there's a nice fragrance you want. Maybe your anniversary is coming up, things like that. So I am gifted certain items. Another thing that I want to talk about, I've only gotten like one handbag this way. Most of my bags I don't buy this way, but when stores like Neiman Marcus and Saks, can't think of any other, when they have those tiered gift card promotions, that's a great time for you to buy these more expensive handbags or shoes, because let's say a bag you want is $1,000, you may get $300 back. You can use that kind of as free money. So it's not necessarily giving you a discount on the bag, but you're spending $1,000 and maybe you can use that $300 to go towards part of your fall wardrobe. So things like that, they really help. Also, another thing that I have used and that I use a lot is Rakuten. And Rakuten is a new name for Ebates. That's what it was previously. I use that to shop online. You guys know I love shopping online more than shopping in store. and getting cash back from all my purchases. For the most part, I use that money to go shopping because to me it's like money that I've already spent. So 9 times out of 10, I think I have used those Ebates checks to go shopping, whether that's going towards a handbag or going towards a vacation. That is another way of kind of giving yourself extra money every 4 months that can go towards things that are a luxury. So that's another tip I want to talk about. What else? I think those are pretty much all my tips, but the most important thing is that I just save towards these purchases. When I know that I want something, I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna find out, you know, everything I need to know about the bag. What are some pros? What are some cons? How will it look on my body? Does it match my style? Is it filling a hole in my handbag collection in terms of a color or a style that I need? Or do I just want it? I mean, need. Or do I just want it? Then I'm gonna try to look and see if I can find it on the pre-owned market. I know people have gotten amazing deals on Poshmark and other types of websites or apps. I've never purchased anything luxury from those sites, but I do know with Poshmark, if it's over a certain threshold, you will have it authenticated. So that's great. You know that you can be buying something authentic. But my biggest tip is, you guys, if you are interested in getting into luxury, try getting another source of income. That's just my tip. That's what I do. I don't know, that's just how I feel. Like, I'd rather use an excess of money to buy things that are excessive than, you know, money that I need for groceries or something like that. So those are my tips, how I afford my handbags, how I go about buying them. I will leave some links and videos down below for you guys. But the biggest thing is just making smart decisions and not impulsively buying things. I've never impulsively bought anything luxury. I always think about it. To me, it's just too big of a decision to make on a whim. So more often than not, I tend to buy these items online. I tend to be more thoughtful in my purchases when I'm buying them online versus in store. It's in front of you, you see it, you can take it home. And for me, I tend to be more impulsive. So those are all my tips and tricks and how I'm able to afford my handbags. Yeah, so for those of you guys asking, it is multiple streams of income. I don't think that really anyone should just rely on one stream of income. I think it's just nice to have the flexibility to have money coming in from different sources, whether that's investments, you know, having a second job, anything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye.